Log on to beefupyourtailgate.com for details on how to win a customized Aggie smoker courtesy HEB, Fiesta brand spices, and the Texas Beef Council. Beef Up Your Tailgate, Aggie fans. I went with Andrew and also went with Mike. Andrew from the Texas Beef Council and Mike from HEB. And, of course, they team up with Fiesta brand spices on this Beef Up Your Tailgate. We went down Houston Street, and we visited with the winner. They get 6 semifinalists. And then they take the 6 to the championship on the last home game of the year, this year against Nebraska, and they pick out one of those 6 to be the ultimate tailgate winner. And they'll win themselves a really nice tailgate package there, including a big smoker from Pits and Spits. And now we're going to go down there, and we're going to listen to the interview. We're going to start out. We'll be talking to Andrew and Mike. Will jump in there in a little bit. Then we're going to visit with the people that won the first week, the game against SFA. You guys come out here and pick out a winner each week. We're going to have 6 finalists that will go to, I guess we'll call it the championship in our last home game this year against Nebraska. You've named 2 so far. What caught your attention about the first 2 winners?
The first 2 winners, they actually came and reached out to us. They were ready to tailgate. They came out here. They had a good crowd. They had the HEB. They had Fiesta seasoning, and they were coming with beef, and just their Aggie spirit is what caught our eye driving by.
The first week's winner is standing right here. We're going to talk to him just a little bit, but what got you, what was special about these guys?
Just how nice they are. The hospitality. They invited us into their tailgate. They said, hey, come try some of our great food and drinks. This is what we have. This is our family. This is what it's all about.
And what tailgate is this one right here?
This is the Hruska tailgate in Spence Park area.
So they're right here behind the Clayton Williams Center. The last week's winner, that's an unusual name right there.
Yes, that's the Maroon Mayhem. That's over in Reed area. Those guys can bring it as well. So we're looking forward to meeting them as well. So
sometime before this day is over, you'll have your third semifinalist. I guess put that. But have you run across any so far today?
We have. We've run across a few. We had a couple run across the street and find us that we had to go judge. So they're bringing it big and bad this week.
How about the guys from last year? Now, are they eligible? The 6 people that went to the finals last year, are they eligible this year? But I guess they'd have to really add on to outdo what they did last season.
They're definitely eligible, and we've had a few. We've had 1 repeat, which is last week's winner, and we've had a bunch contact us, but it's been thick this year, so it's been fun to judge. I got a pretty cool job.
Mike, we're really happy that HEB, along with the Texas Beef Council and Fiesta brand spices, have come out and they support Texas A&M, but HEB's got a history of that in all the communities in which they're located.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, one of the pillars that HEB stands by is obviously the community. Doing this type of event where it really involves the customers that we serve with HEB, and really just the communities that we're in. It's amazing to do this, and we have a lot of fun doing it, but I think it's just really the camaraderie that we have with the general public and the community we serve. So,
of course, it jumps out at you when you say Texas Beef Council. We know that's a part of the Lone Star State, but HEB and Fiesta brand spices are both based in Texas. That's companies that belong to us.
Oh, most definitely. And we've been around 105 years with HEB, and Fiesta Spices has been around a long time as well. So really, with the 3 of us, Fiesta Spices, HEB, and the Texas Beef Council, we really bring a lot to this tailgating area, and we really bring a lot to Texas A&M, and then we're getting that back from the tailgater. So it's nice to see that relationship between all of us.
By the way, you've held up well because you say 105. You told me earlier you've been with them 90.
I wish I'd been with them 90. So 24 now, Dave. Now 24, Dave.
Okay, let's visit now with Stan the Man. This is you guys are the first week's winners, the Hruska tailgate. Stan, where are you from?
We're from Richmond. Our tailgaters are from Austin, Georgetown, Buda, Richmond. They'll be coming from Dallas. I mean, we just have friends that join us here every week.
Tell me a little bit about what makes a good tailgate as far as you're concerned.
Well, to me, it's a reunion. First of all, we started with our family, and then we started inviting our friends, and we get together. And it doesn't. I mean, granted, we love Aggie football, but at the end of the day, tailgating, Aggie football is just icing on the cake. We enjoy our tailgates.
What are you going to prepare each time? What do you have out here? Now, obviously, we're going to do beef, but what are you be eating out here today?
Well, for the Texas Beef Council, definitely we're going to have beef at every tailgate. However, we do have a varied variety of what we serve. We started with fajitas on the first tailgate we had. The second tailgate we had last week, we had beef. And we had sausage. This week we have hamburgers, which are beef, and we have sausage, we have fajitas, we even had some steak. Then we'll have next, it's going to be Missouri, it's going to be brisket, barbecue brisket, ribs, and everything that goes with it. We even have a big super duper fish fry. Now, if you want to enjoy a top-notch fish fry, come out, but we'll have a little beef with it, you know. So we got to make sure we have that beef. But we love beef. We love beef. And then we even have a German menu when we get down to the Oklahoma game. It's going to be kind of the bratwurst and all the other good sausage stuff, a little bit of beef in there. And at the finals, which these guys, we're going to be participating, that's a secret.
Okay.
We got a secret there.
Now, you got a big screen set up over there, and so you guys are really at home here.
Well, that's part of the tailgating. You gotta follow the other games in the area. So we're always there watching other games and just fun, just having a good time watching that, and then ready for the Aggies when they play.
Now, you can set up, I think, at noon on Friday, get your tent out here. And,
well, you know, Dave, I know for the final, we won't have any choice but have someone out here. We got one of our tailgaters will be. Most of us are from out of town. Okay. So we get here bright and early, and like so far it's worked out, we get here about, this morning we got here about 8:30. Started setting up, we're here all day, but it's fun.
And when you start cooking?
Well, we started cooking here maybe around 11 o'clock. We got some snacks for you before you leave.
Oh, I love snacks, let me tell you that. Stan, your class of?
I'm a class of 62.
Okay, and what was the enrollment of Texas A&M back in 1960? I got a good friend who graduated in 63, so what was the enrollment? Do you have any idea?
I would say, I know when I entered A&M in 58, it was about between 7,500 and 8,000. When I left, it was probably right at 8,000, which is probably 62. I actually got my master's here also in 63. So I actually left here in August of 63, and it was maybe a little over 8,000.
I don't know if you know this or not, but this year we hit over 49,000. Did you ever think that it was back in 61 too? Did you ever think you'd see a number like that?
Never in my wildest dreams. Back then it was all male, and you never could. I mean, it just didn't have the. I mean, we enjoyed it. We learned. We had an incentive to go and learn whatever we were here for.
But, you know, being around it as long as you have, you got a lot of stories to tell, but it is a very special place, Stan.
It is the only place in my mind, Dave. As long as I've been here, I come back. I've done everything I can to support A&M, and that's just the way I feel that I can. It's the doors that they open, and that's what I mean. It's up to the individual to do with it what you can do with it, but it's the doors they open.
All right, before I leave, what's your prediction on the game today against Florida International University?
We're gonna beat the hell out of them.
All right, that's Stan. He was down at the tailgate down in Spence Park down in Houston. They're one of the finalists. They won, I think it was the first week. All right, back with our athletic director, Bill Byrne. It's coming up next here from the Fan Zone. This time out.